Hi, good afternoon. My name's Fraser. Is it okay if I call you Katie?
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
I'm filling in for your normal instructor today, who's actually off on holiday this week. Did you know that I was coming today?
Yeah, he told me a couple of weeks ago he got it booked, flying off.
All right, okay. Have you been looking forward to your lesson today?
Yeah, not too bad. A little bit on the nervous side.
Well, I'm here to help you. If there's absolutely anything you're not sure about, please don't hesitate to ask me. Obviously, Katie, as you know, we've not met before. I don't actually know how far you've got in your driving. I'd like to start off the lesson by finding a little bit about where you've got to. Perhaps you could tell me what you did on your last lesson.
We were doing roundabouts on the last lesson.
Okay. How did you find those?
Okay, yeah, not too many problems. He thought at first I was having trouble working out when to go, when it was safe to go. But by the end of the lesson,
that's a confidence thing normally.
Yeah, he was pleased and he said I was okay. So just needs polishing, he said, as we're going round, but probably not too much more work on them.
And what about your signalling on the roundabout?
That was okay.
Are you used to travelling on the busy main roads?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, have you got a test booked?
No, but he keeps getting me, trying to get me to book it.
Well, that's good, because it's obviously thinking that you get into a stage then when you're actually ready for this. Let me tell you a little bit about what your instructor's asked me to cover with you today. He's actually asked me to cover a two-part lesson with you. This is going to be a recap on the use of your signals.
Okay.
And also he'd like us to have a look at pedestrian crossings again. So what we'll do is we'll start off by asking you a few questions to see what you know and what you understand about signalling and crossings. We'll have a drive around afterwards. I'll watch the way that you're using your signalling, also how you deal with pedestrian crossings, and if you need any of my help, of course, I will offer you that help as is necessary. By the end of today's lesson, you'll be able to recognise the different types of signals that another road user might use or that you might give to another road user. You'll also be able to recognise different types of pedestrian crossings as well. Also be able to apply the mirror signal manoeuvre routine safely when using these crossings. All right? Mm-hmm. Any questions on that so far?
No, that sounds good.
All right, well, let's start off by asking you a few things about signalling then. What different types of signalling can you think of?
Well, there's the indicators.
If you were wanting to signal left, which way would the stalk go?
Down.
It would go down, and if you're indicating right,
up.
What other form can you think of? Different types.
There's the hand signals.
Yes, have you been taught those?
Yes, well, yes, we did go through them.
What else can you think of? What about the back of a car?
Oh, your brake lights.
Brake lights, they're common, aren't they? Yeah, can you think of any more? There's loads of different ones, aren't there?
Your reverse light.
Reverse lights, well done. What about if you broke down?
Oh, yes, your hazard warning lights.
Okay, all right. So what's the routine that you're going to use that signals forms part of?
The MSM, the mirror signal manoeuvre.
Great. So before we use any signal, then we must make sure we check our mirrors first of all. Well, what we're going to do now is I want you to wind down your window for me.
Okay.
And I want you to demonstrate to me what you've remembered about the arm signal. So what I want you to do first of all is to show me the signal that you would use if you wanted to say I'm slowing down or reducing speed. Yeah, that's fine. Just one thing I want you to remember though. Before you put your arm out the window, what must you do before you...
Yeah, sorry, I should have looked.
Did your normal instructor teach you that before?
Yes, he did.
It's easy to forget, isn't it?
It is,
But what you've got to think about is you might put your arm out, there might be a bus there.
Yeah.
All right, so mirrors, signal manoeuvre again.
Yeah.
So let's check the mirrors and perhaps have a quick sideways glance before your arm goes out. Okay, now then, if you were signalling to the right, what arm signal would you use? Don't forget to look over your shoulder again, that's it.
So it would be just out.
That's fantastic. And what happens if you were saying I wanted to turn left?
It would be a circle to the left.
Forward, the same way as the wheels are travelling, which I can see you doing. Yes, absolutely right, well done. But what I'd now like to do is discuss with you briefly about pedestrian crossings. What different types of pedestrian crossing can you think of?
There's the pelican crossing, the toucan crossing.
Yep. Now what's different about a toucan and a pelican?
Hold on. A bike can go over a toucan crossing. A zebra crossing.
A zebra, well done. Yeah, with the Belisha beacon.
Yeah.
What about the zigzag lines? Tell me what they mean to you. What are the rules?
No stopping and no overtaking.
Okay. Can you not overtake anything at all?
Well, I suppose if it's stopped, you've got to.
The law states you mustn't overtake the leading motor vehicle.
Right.
And of course you can stop, but obviously to give way to pedestrians,
yeah.
not to pick up your mates, let them in and out on the zigzags. Yeah. Okay, all right. What's the routine that you're going to use when you approach a crossing?
Again, mirror signal manoeuvre.
All right, I can see that you've got a reasonable understanding again on there. So as we said, let's get out there, let's see what you do, and if it becomes apparent that you need any help, of course I'm going to offer that help as is necessary. So if you'd like to do your cockpit drill.
Okay.